idea. Be an idea if I actually turn the camera on. Oops. At the very last moment, I realised I hadn't turned it on. Everything else turned on. Oopsie. Went a bit blue there. Yeah, coffee time. You think I'd have got the hang of it by now, wouldn't you? You think I'd have got the hang of it. What we got? Here we go. This is for all you COVID fans in that there London. Mayor Khan. He wants to make it a criminal offence for not wearing a face mask. He is the most single useless politico we have. Why don't you sort out all the knife crime in the capital, Khan? Why don't you do that instead of running the London transport into the ground? I mean, how many times have you bankrupted it yet? He's completely useless. He's absolutely useless as a political force. Useless. He makes Boris's run as the mayor look like, well, Winston Churchill, because I know Boris likes Winston Churchill. He likes him, so mate, that's a compliment. He's he's totally incompetent, and he always looks like he hasn't had a good night's sleep. Probably because he's worrying about all the crap he hasn't done. So yeah, he wants there to be a bylaw imposed, and he's lobbying Parliament to make it an offence not to wear a face mask. Oh, all you're doing is giving more ammunition to the swivel-eyed loons, you moron, you absolute moron. The only way you're going to change people is by just letting it happen. When you start in doing this law thing, and people say you're infringing our civil rights, and you are. How about this? I know this is going to be a bit revolutionary. How about you put more bloody trains on, right? How about that instead of everyone being like cheek by jowl in the trains because there's not enough of them, there are more trains, and so there's more space for people. Just start with that. Start with that for a beginning, because again, if you've ever travelled on the London Underground at peak times, they treat cattle better than they do your average punter, and you pay a premium for it. But this bozo, he's awful. He truly is awful. Meanwhile, furious Brits flying to America to Mexico find out in mid-air that the country's been put on the red list. There's a pandemic going on. Why would you fly to Mexico? I do think people are a bit stupid. I do. But if you are planning your holidays, 10-week backlog to get a new passport. But don't go anywhere. Just be like me. Just adopt the lock principle of travel. Don't go anywhere. You go somewhere, I don't know, maybe the food doesn't agree with you, it's full of people you don't like, it smells, you have a bad time, the bed's not comfortable, you pay a premium for it, and then you just pretend that you've enjoyed yourself because you spent all that money. And also, you want to keep up with the Joneses. You want to impress the people you work with. Oh, what have you been doing? Oh, I went to this, there, and the other. Oh, that's good. Oh. That's the only reason people go on holiday, isn't it? What else have we got? What else have we got here? Billionaire Google co-founder Larry Page. Remember, we mentioned him before. He went off grid, and he was on a Fijian island living in a hut. I don't think he was. I think he was probably living in the height of luxury, seeing as he is the billionaire Google co-founder. Anyway, could you believe it? Larry Page, billionaire, I'm going to emphasise billionaire, Google co-founder, has been allowed to enter New Zealand from his Fijian retreat. And he's done this so that his son could receive medical attention. Wow. New Zealand with its everyone's, Jacinda Ardern, great, what a great Prime Minister, everyone's applauding her, and they let him in. Is it because he's a billionaire? Everyone else, if it was somebody else in their kid, they say, "Oh, too bad." Remember, folks, one rule for one, run one rule for the other. The others, the rich folk. You common folk, you can just go rot. So yeah, New Zealand, just like everywhere else. Bravo. What else have we got? What else have we got? Bill Gates admits it was a huge mistake to spend time with paedophile Jeffrey Epstein. Do you think? Do you think? Well, again, Epstein did that because Epstein, I'm sure, just set a load of honey traps for influential men, so he could get them pictured on his was it Pedo Island with topless teenage girls, and then you can say to them, "Look, I've got this picture of you. What are you going to do for me?" It's very easy. That's how Andrew got snared. Oh, Andrew's a paedophile. No, no, he's not. He likes women. He just likes. That's why I used to call him Randy Andy. I don't think he cared about their age. I should get him. Yeah, but he's Prince Andrew. You can't do that. That wouldn't be nice. He didn't do anything wrong. If you got influence, you might as well use it. So yeah. So Bill Gates is regretting it, probably because there is probably on a tape somewhere. There's probably footage of him sitting bemused as a topless hottie drapes herself around his shoulders. I imagine. I imagine there's a lot of footage of that, of all the many people that found themselves in the thrall of Epstein, which is a bit very very strange. What other stories are there? This is a weird one. This is the story of Stephen Evans, 57, up in Malvern, Worcestershire, as they say in America. He's been banned. Remember what I say about men having hobbies? He's got a very peculiar hobby, and what has he been banned for? He's been banned from wearing pig-related fancy dress. But why? Why, Darren? Why has he been banned from wearing his pig-related fancy dress? Because I've got to find the picture. There's a picture here of him, and he's an ex-soldier. Where is he? Let me get him up. This is his lovely. I guess this is his mugshot. Here he is. There's his mugshot. Yeah. That is Stephen Evans. But yeah, so what he was doing, he was dressed like this. Again, I guess the pictures don't really do him justice. Here he is. And he'd go round and approach school children and try and scare them whilst dressed in this weird pig mask. I think that's a bit of, was it caring the community, isn't it? And so yeah, he can't do that anymore. Meanwhile, we've got some musician news. Again, this story actually broke early yesterday, but I didn't see it till late. Because I was expecting the likes of Marillion and Peter Hamill and all those EU loving musos to be bleating about this, but they weren't. They weren't bleating. I wonder why. Now, I don't know if any of you have been following me. Have you been paying attention? Do you remember when I said that musicians will soon be able to travel the EU unaccosted because the Europeans really don't want to spend more than, 10 minutes listening to their own music? Do you remember when I said that? And you said, no, Darren, that wouldn't happen because the EU's good and we should have stayed. Do you remember you all wanted to stay in the EU? And I said, no, we've got to leave. And they're talking about Brexit benefits and Brexit realities. Well, hashtag Brexit reality. Musicians can now travel to 19 EU countries without a visa, without a work permit, to do gigs, unaccosted. Yeah, 19, and they're working on some of the others. I think it's only the Netherlands who are playing hardball, but they're all off their tits anyway, aren't they? They're all smoking the funny fags, aren't they? They don't care. Once they sober up, they'll soon, smoking a pancake. They'll soon jump on board. But yeah, 19 EU countries are now saying that you can come in. You can come in and play your music because we really can't stand listening to our own tunes. We can't stand it. Please, even bands like Marillion, please come and play for us. As long as you do that one with the dilly dilly in it, because we like that one. It's the hit. Do the hit. Don't want the new album. Just do the hit. So yeah, that's good news. And I said it would happen because business always wins. And all these venues in Europe will have no one to play there, because if our reach and influence is such, then like I said, they're going to have to fill it with their own bands, and nobody wants to pay to listen to them, but they might pay and listen to some other UK bands. So that one has been fixed, and I think Spain and Greece and that they're negotiating with those fellas too. So there you go. It sorted itself out, didn't it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Was I right again? I was right again. Don't all applaud me. All I want you to do is worship me like I'm some kind of god. That's all I'm looking for, because listen, go, Darren. He might come across as a little bit of a weirdo, but he's always right. Just saying. So there you go. So all those bands who moaned about us leaving the EU can STFU and start planning their EU tours now. They'll still moan about the lorries, but that's simply solved. You just set up a logistics company with an office in the EU, and it's fixed. I know. I can't help being this brilliant. It was just the way I was born, all right? It's a genetic disease, just being right and being brilliant. Anyway, we shall see if I've managed to scare anyone off, because I think I've done enough. Roger's in. I trust you will. Yeah, just the diabetes making him miserable. Has my groove been? Yeah, all right. Bestman from Germany, he's in. And those UK bands will be touring Germany. There you go. Artificial Love says good day from Toronto. Oh, got the Torontons in. And Vaughan's in. This is good morning. Yep, it's 11:35. That's right. And Payne's in. It's a damp old day. It's quite nice here actually. Blue skies and a little bit of wispy clouds. So we've already been out for the dog walk. So it was nice, very pleasant. So yeah. That was today's coffee time. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Yeah. Thanks for popping by. We'll do this again hopefully tomorrow. Don't forget, drink it up.